Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel. So let's start today's topic. Design a DFA for accepting the state of integers. Okay, so he didn't mention which kind of integers, whether it is a positive integers or negative integers. So here we are considering only positive integers. So integers start from 0 to 9. Okay, so it should accept all the inputs from 0 to 9. Okay, so I had drawn two arrow marks. 1 to 9 is 1 and 0 is separate. Okay, because we will consider this one all as a positive integers, and 0 is it's neither positive nor negative. Okay, so and after reaching this again it can have one more option, that is again 0 to 9 integers are possible. So when they encounter at this stage again 0 to 9, it should go to the same state because it is a final state. So this is a DFA which accepts the set of integers. Okay, so let's take our next question. Recognize the language given by following DFA. So we should able to recognize what this language is accepting this DFA. Okay, so let's analyze first, then we can derive the language. Okay, so it's an initial state. It's on A, it's going same state. On B, it is going to the final state. Means if the first string is B, then it is accepted. Okay, that's what it is saying, right? Okay, next. So AB is accepted, A is not accepted. Okay, B is accepted. And then next, after this state, when if again encounters any of these A or B, it is going to a non-final state. Okay, means B at the end of the string, B should be there. Okay, so A, we don't have any condition on A. We can accept any number of A's, but they should end with the single B. Okay, what happened if we have two B's? Okay, so it is not accepted, right? So one B, it is going final state, but on one more B, it is going to the non-final state. Means end of the string must be B. Okay, and any number of A's are allowed. We don't have any restrictions on A. So the language accepted by this finite automata is equal to A power n and B, A power n B. Okay, so and here n should be greater than or equal to 0, means we can have either 1A or 0A is also accepted. Okay, suppose if we don't have A, so from on B it is going to initial state Q0 to Q1, which is the final state. So B is accepted, AB accepted, AAB accepted, AABB not accepted. Okay, so the strings which this finite automata can accept is B, AB, AAB, something like this, right? AA, triple AB. Okay, and remaining strings which are not accepted, which is equal to A is not accepted, ABA not accepted, AABA not accepted. Okay, so means the string must be like this. So what's the language we can derive for this set of strings? So which is equal to A power n B, and n should be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, so let's take our next question. Develop a deterministic finite automata accepting a language given over the alphabet 0, 1. The set of all strings such that it contains at least 2 zeros. So he is asking us to develop a finite automata. Okay, so over the alphabet 0, 1, and what is the condition? The set of all strings such that it contains at least 2 zeros. Okay, first before adding to all the values, whatever the condition we have, so try to develop a finite automata with that condition. Okay, so it should have at least 2 zeros. Okay, means Q0 it should go to the Q1, and Q1 on 0 it should go to the Q2. Okay, so this is the diagram for at least 2 0, and we need to add a few more steps. And on input 1, how it has to be. Okay, so on input 1, so Q0 0 is finished, Q0 we are left with the 1, so we will draw a self loop. Okay, and then again for Q1 we will draw a self loop, and for Q2 also we will draw self loop on 0, 1 because we didn't derive any states on 0 and 1. So we need to specify that one. So let's see what are the strings are accepted by this for NAT automata. Is it satisfying our first condition or not? So suppose if I take 1 0 0 0, it should accept it because we have substring 0 0. Okay, so before number of 1 it doesn't matter, you can have any number of 1s, and after this also you can have any number of 0s and 1s. Okay, and we drawn for each input symbol, we drawn the corresponding transition. Okay, so 1 0 0 0, so it is accepted. Suppose if we have 1 0 1, let's see is it accepted or not. 1 okay, 0 okay, 1, so which is not a final state, it's not going a final state, then this string is not accepted. Suppose if you have like 1 0 0 0 1, so here I'll add some substrings 0 1 1 0. Let's see whether it is accepted or not. Actually when we see string, it should be, let's see on the DFA. So 0 accepted, 1 accepted, 0 accepted, 0 accepted, 1 accepted, 1 0 accepted. So this string is accepted. Okay, so it is satisfying all our conditions. So that's how we can draw a DFA that which accepts at least 2 zeros. And next one, let's see our next one. Which DFA reads strings from A comma B end with AAA? It should end with a AAA. Okay, so whenever you have your substring something like this, you need to draw a group of states in a horizontal way. Okay, so first we will write down only these which are which mainly it should satisfy, that is it should end with AAA. Then we will add the remaining possibilities. Okay, so Q0 Q1 Q2 Q3, on A it is going Q1, Q1 on A it is going Q2, Q2 on A it is going Q3. So this is the DFA which accepts AAA. And let's see what are the other possibilities we have. The next possibility is about number of B's. So Q0 on B it is going same state. Q1 on B is not going self state, it is going back. Why it is going back? Because if I draw self loop, then it should accept A, B, A. Okay, which is not satisfying our first condition. So that's why he draw transition from Q0 to Q1. It has to come to the Q0 because the end of the string must be AAA. So the end of the string is starting from this state. So that's why we need to come back. Okay, so again on Q2 we have the same thing. Mostly we will do the self loop, but here we can't do it because end of the string must be a pass. When you reach to this, it has to reach to 2 A's if it has to accept it means. So that's why we are drawn back this one on Q0. Okay, because we need to start from here so that we can pass through AAA. Next again here on B, again for most of the questions we used to draw self loop, but here we can't draw because it has to pass through these all the states, then only it will have the end of the string as AAA. So that's why we are taking this one to initial state. Okay, so that's how we can draw the DFA for this language. Okay, I hope it is clear. Okay, let's consider our next example. Design a DFA that accepts a set A power n of B and n should be greater than or equal to 1. So what do you mean by this? Okay, so either the DFA should accept any number of A's or at least 1 B. Okay, so means from initial state we have two possibilities A and B. He has derived the for two inputs. Okay, so one, any number of A's are allowed. Okay, and then on B it need to go again final state. Okay, so after this, suppose how we can get for this state two possibilities are finished, and what about this? Okay, we suppose what are the possibilities for this? Either there may be chance of getting A and B, right? So any number of A's are allowed means you need to draw a self loop for A. Okay. Next, about B. On B, we won't write anything on B because single B is only allowed. Okay. If after Q1, if you encounter B, then you should go to the non-final state. Okay. This need to be go here. Only single B is allowed. Suppose if we have string like A, okay, B accepted. Suppose if it comes BB, it won't accept it. See, going to non-final state. And 3B is not allowed. Only single B is allowed. 1, 2. If it is 3B's, it is allowed, right? But single B has to be allowed.